Hey everybody, I'm Josh.
And I'm Rachel.
And tonight we are trying out probably the most anticipated restaurant in Las Vegas over the last 2 years.
That's right, Peter Luger Steakhouse.
It is coming to us straight from New York City.
And we cannot wait to try it. It's only been open about a month, give or take, so we're excited to try it.
Major iconic restaurant there, been around since 1887.
Let's go.
Here's a quick look at the drinks there, $24.95 each. A little bit pricey, but we're gonna start off with one each. And then here is the beer menu. Looks like they start around 11 bucks minimum. Upwards of $21 on the bottom right there, yikes. Better be a good beer. All right, she just explained the menu to us. It's pretty simple. On the appetizer side, the ones that she talks about is crab cake shrimp cocktail and that sizzling bacon, $25 for 3 pieces. Oh, that seems rough. Star of the show is right in the middle. They do a porterhouse, so that's a steak for 2, 3, or 4 is porterhouse. And then you got a couple other entrees and some veggies. Simple steakhouse, but classic. All right, we had to start off with a couple of these $25 drinks. Black cherry margarita on the right, looks really good, and half ram of salt. So Rachel's gonna have to
struggle with
pace herself. And then I went with the old fashioned. Looks good. All right, some Peter Luger breading.
I think that's gonna be like your French onion.
Yeah, it looks like an onion.
Yeah.
This one looks like almost like a breadstick. It's kind of hard.
Okay.
Not hard, but like crispy.
Yeah.
Like rosemary.
Thank you.
And then this one.
It's a classic.
Classic yeast roll is what I'd call that. And then they brought some Peter Luger steak sauce.
That looks like no filler.
Very little filler, yeah. That is a heck of a crab cake there.
That's huge.
And this side is your tenderloin or fillet. So I can start you with the one of each.
If you're enjoying this video and you want to see more Las Vegas food and restaurant reviews, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We have more than 150 restaurant reviews in Las Vegas alone. Hot Fudge Sundae. And it's actually bigger than it looks, because there's Rachel. Oh boy.
I'm full.
I am super full. All right, so the place got a little bit louder and it was just really dark for us to be able to do a quality video.
Well, and to be honest, we're headed to a concert where we couldn't carry our normal recording equipment, so that's another reason why we got to do kind of a longer wrap-up.
Yep, so no microphones. Let's start from the top. So atmosphere. It's very nice.
It's very classic. It, to me, reminds me of a classic steakhouse.
Yes, high ceilings. There's a decent amount of space. We would have preferred more booth seating, but it's still fine.
Yeah, it's one of those things, like, it's just our preference, but we didn't feel crowded, even though we were at a table that felt kind of in the middle, but it wasn't crowded at all.
Yeah, it didn't feel like people were bumping into us. The table itself felt plenty big.
Yeah.
The bar area was happening.
Yeah.
Very cool area.
Was happening. It was very busy.
Service was awesome.
10 out of 10 for
yes,
service.
it was one of those
ready.
where the servers were there when you needed them. Oh, by the way, we're not in front of like some kind of random room. We're in the ballroom area.
By the conference rooms.
Yeah.
It's so loud down here.
You gotta find a quiet spot to do this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, the service was excellent. Very good. Exactly what we want. You know, they were there when we needed them. They weren't there when we wanted our privacy.
Yeah, and honestly, for music, I know we've talked about this previously at other steakhouses we've been to. It's so bumping loud and nightclub feeling. This was not. There was music in the background, but it was more of what you would expect from a classic steakhouse. So it was not overwhelming at all.
Appetizers.
Well, drinks first.
Drinks first.
Yeah. We'll start with drinks. I got a margarita, black cherry margarita. It was fantastic. I will tell you, it was not $25 fantastic. That's my problem.
Yeah, and I got an old fashioned. It was good. It was not something that I can't say I'm going to remember that one versus 5 other old fashions I had this year in Las Vegas.
Well, and you've had some really good old fashions.
But yeah, $25 for the starting point for drinks is a bit high.
Yeah, because it just, why? I guess my question is just why?
You know, you're already ready for it to be $15 to $20, but $25 was a lot.
Yeah.
Appetizers.
We got good ones.
Nailed it. We crushed it.
We did. And we normally do not order shrimp cocktails, but we did.
It was
and
so
I will
good.
tell you, it was delicious. Those shrimp were huge.
Colossal.
Huge. And we had 6 of them on there.
Yes.
Nice, firm, fresh shrimp.
Oh, and also, every one of these dishes should be shared.
Oh, absolutely. Shareable dishes. Yeah.
The crab cake had very minimal filler, good flavor.
Yeah.
The sauce was a nice creamy, I'm assuming like lemon aioli.
I think that's probably close
it doesn't take away, but it adds just a little bit, which is all you're going for.
Yeah, the cocktail sauce with the shrimp cocktail, I will tell you, was a bit spicy. It was really horseradish forward.
Yes.
So if you're not a horseradish fan, you probably wouldn't like that one.
Yeah, that's true. But we liked it because we like some spice.
That's right. It wasn't bad at all.
Then, steak.
So this is what you come to Peter Luger for, is steak.
Yes. All right, my arm's breaking off. All right.
They start with the options are steak for 1, steak for 2, steak for 3, steak for 4. I asked what sizes they were, and
yeah, we were asking for how many ounces.
Yeah, steak for 1, steak for 2.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, fine.
They are very new still.
Yeah.
So maybe later in life of this restaurant they'll know the ounces.
But they did not.
But they didn't.
And they are dry aged. Minimum of 28 days in-house dry aged. And we have seen photos of that. We did not get to see it in person, but we've seen photos on other influencers' vlogs. So,
the steak itself was good. Very good hard sear, which is one thing that we really enjoy. For us, though, it just was missing.
Just something, salt or something. I don't know.
So for us, one of the things that we relate things back to, SW steak. We got the porterhouse and Bazaar meat. We ended up with a ribeye there. The key to it,
finishing salt.
A little bit of finishing salt.
Even it's
it
salt
goes
based.
So far.
Yep.
And that's where I think this one was. They had this special Peter Luger Steakhouse sauce, which wasn't really my favorite.
No, but it wasn't bad. But it wasn't something you need.
But I found myself using it because I felt like the steak just needed a little bit more.
Yep, agreed. But again, cooked to perfection, served hot, sizzling hot.
Yeah, that plate is cooking.
They cut it for you and then serve it for you as well. Again, this goes back to the service. It was amazing. It was really good that way.
The fries.
Oh yeah, we got French fries as
which
our
we
side.
got those as the recommendation from our waitress, and they're cooked in beef fat. I had never heard of them cooked in beef fat.
Freaking delicious.
So good.
Salty.
Hand-cut fries. Super salty. If we had extra salt from them, we would have put it on the steak.
That's very true. Everything from our appetizers to our sides and dessert, because we actually had dessert as well, shareable. Definitely
and
shareable.
Great pacing.
Yep.
You can be in and out of there in 90 minutes for 2 people with a mega steak, which is very awesome for a steakhouse here in Las Vegas. So if you're not interested in those super long
meals,
yeah,
you're there.
You're good for this.
Now for dessert, we ended up with their hot fudge sundae, classic ice cream with hot fudge on it.
Yeah,
and
I could have used a little more hot fudge, I guess, but
they have their homemade whipped cream on top. Josh ate that. I didn't have to. So,
and we had some coffee. It's pretty standard, basic coffee.
Yeah. Overall, total bill, I believe, came to $330 before tip. Yep. So, again, reasonably priced for the 2 of us.
Yeah.
We've had more expensive. We've had less expensive.
Yeah.
So
I think it was good. Do I think we'll come back? Not too soon.
yeah, the problem is, and we've talked about this many times, Josh and I have, is there's so many steakhouses.
Yeah.
Now, if we were to ever stay here at Caesars or to be here for another concert, maybe.
Sure.
Maybe.
Yep. But we like to try other places, so
Yeah.
we're actually headed to a different one tomorrow.
That's right. However, we did come here. If you get a chance, you want a classic steakhouse, give it a chance because it was good.
Agreed. If you're enjoying our videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe.
You can also follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and X, formerly Twitter. All our links are down below.
See ya.